Across cultures and centuries, the human mind has always known when night arrives with kindness. It recognizes it not through words, but through sensation, in the way the air softens, in the way light becomes warmer, in the way sounds begin to space themselves farther apart. Here, beneath lantern-lit streets and time-worn stone walls, that recognition stirs gently within you. Thoughts loosen their grip, muscles release what they've been holding. The day at last begins to fall away. Nothing needs your attention now. Nothing requires solving. This moment exists for only one purpose: to allow rest to arrive, naturally and without effort. Good evening. I'm George Ellington, and tonight you've found a place of quiet. Together, we're wandering through San Miguel de Allende on a calm colonial night when the streets glow softly and the town settles into its oldest rhythm. This is not a story meant to hold your focus tightly. It's meant to let your awareness drift gently and comfortably until sleep feels inevitable. Night does not rush into San Miguel de Allende. It arrives patiently, like an old friend who knows exactly when to knock. The sky deepens slowly, shifting from a pale evening blue into something richer, darker, more comforting. Warm colors linger on the walls of colonial buildings: ochre, terracotta, sun-faded pinks, absorbing the last light of day. One by one, lanterns awaken, their amber glow spreading softly across cobblestone streets that have felt centuries of footsteps. You step onto one of those streets now. Each stone beneath your feet is smooth, shaped by time rather than design. Your steps are unhurried. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you must accomplish. The gentle sound of your shoes against stone echoes once, then fades, leaving silence behind it. Iron balconies rest above you, holding potted plants that barely stir in the still air. Shadows stretch lazily along the walls, never sharp, never demanding. As you walk, the town seems to breathe with you. The air is cool but welcoming, brushing lightly against your skin. Your shoulders soften without you noticing. Your breath deepens, lengthens, slows. Lanterns line the street at careful intervals, each one casting a pool of warm light onto the ground. You pass through these pools like gentle waves, moving from glow to glow, your body responding instinctively by slowing further with each step. You pause beside one lantern. The glass is slightly fogged, the flame inside steady and untroubled. It doesn't flicker wildly, it doesn't demand attention. It simply exists, glowing quietly, confidently. There is something deeply reassuring about that kind of light. It invites you to do the same, to exist without effort, without urgency, without expectation. A wooden door nearby stands partially open, revealing a courtyard within. Curiosity does not pull at you sharply. Instead, a calm invitation settles in your chest. You step inside, and the sounds of the street soften immediately, as though the world has been gently wrapped in fabric. The courtyard is enclosed by stone walls warmed by lantern light. At its center, a fountain murmurs softly, water trickling in an unbroken rhythm that feels almost like breathing. Orange trees line the walls, their dark leaves catching hints of light. The faint scent of blossoms lingers in the air, subtle and comforting. A single lantern hangs from a beam overhead, its glow dancing lazily across clay tiles. You sit on the edge of the fountain. The stone is cool beneath your hands, grounding you gently in the present moment. You listen to the water, not actively, not intently, simply letting it exist in the background of your awareness. Time stretches here, not in a way that feels long, but in a way that feels spacious. Thoughts drift in and out without forming fully. They arrive, then dissolve, leaving behind a growing quiet. Somewhere far beyond the courtyard walls, a church bell sounds once, low, rounded, unhurried. The sound travels through the town, then fades naturally back into silence. No one reacts, no one rushes. It's simply another layer of the night settling into place. When you step back onto the street, it feels as though the night has deepened just slightly. The lanterns glow more warmly now, their light softer at the edges. The street opens gradually into a small plaza. During the day, this space would be alive with voices, music, and movement, but tonight it rests. Benches sit empty, trees stand still, lanterns form a quiet circle around the plaza, like guardians watching over sleep. You cross slowly, your footsteps echoing once, then disappearing. At the center, a statue stands in shadow, its features softened by time and moonlight. You sit on a bench near the edge of the plaza. The stone beneath you feels a cool calm that feels grounding rather than cold. Somewhere nearby, a window closes softly. Then silence returns, deeper than before. At the corner of the plaza, a small artisan shop prepares to close for the night. An elderly man inside folds a woven blanket with careful hands, smoothing it gently before placing it on a shelf. He turns off one light, then another. Before locking the door, he pauses, looking out over the empty street with a quiet satisfaction. There is no hurry in his movements. When he walks away, his footsteps fade quickly, absorbed by the night. You continue along a narrower street now, where doors painted in deep turquoise, weathered red, and warm yellow line the way. Each door seems to hold a story, yet none ask to be opened. Lanterns hang lower here, their light brushing the walls softly. Your shadow stretches and shrinks beside you, never abrupt, never sharp. Your breathing has become slow and steady. It feels automatic now, as though your body has taken over the work entirely. The mind follows, loosening its hold, releasing the last threads of the day. Above, a balcony window glows faintly. A woman steps out, shaking a blanket gently before draping it over the railing. She pauses, resting her hands on the iron bars, looking out at the lantern-lit street below. After a moment, she steps back inside, and the light dims. Another quiet ending, another gentle closure. You choose the longer path back, not because you need to, but because the walk itself feels like rest. Lantern after lantern pass by, each one softer than the last. The night seems to cradle you as you move through it, holding you in its calm. Your eyes feel heavy now, but comfortable. Thoughts drift like distant clouds, never forming, never staying. At last, you arrive beneath a final lantern. It glows warmly above a simple doorway. You stop beneath it, feeling its light settle over you like a quiet blessing. The breeze is mild, the street empty, the world still. You take one slow breath in and a longer breath out. Inside, a room waits, dim, warm, peaceful. As you step forward, San Miguel de Allende grows quiet behind you. Lanterns continue to glow, streets continue to rest, and somewhere in the stillness, sleep arrives, without effort, without struggle, exactly when it should. The town settles, the night deepens, and you drift, slowly, softly, into sleep.